How do you feel when you decide tomorrow is going to be a brand new day? I'm going to do something different. For me, years ago, I had to do it right out the gate of me waking up, and this looked like me making my bed. And for months, in my mind, I wake up in the morning and be like, I don't want to make my bed. I don't want to make my bed. But I knew that I was trying to set my biochemistry up just a little bit different. And I had to start early in order for this cascade to continue during the day. So how does it feel? How do you feel when you say, tomorrow is a new day. I'm going to do something different. I'm going to do something for my biochemistry, for my health. I'm going to set my body up for success, my nervous system for peace and relaxation. And I'm going to ride that wave for as long as you can. And there's a song that I like. In the song, it says, where does the glitch begin? Where does the glitch in your day begin? Like, we go through every morning, we wake up and we have a chance to choose the light side or the dark side, right? You could wake up and you can immediately go into your phone and start scrolling and getting lost in what other people are doing, what everybody else is saying. You basically detach from yourself and from, your spirit, your breath and everything. Or do you wake up with the light and you take time for yourself? Maybe you go stand out in the sun. We know that's good for rhythm training, for biochemistry training. You go make your bed. You go do some exercise, hydrate, get some coffee, read some. You have a chance to do light or dark. Where does the glitch begin, And for me, a lot of that was I've been on this journey for a while, so I used to wake up and immediately go on my phone. I started putting my phone in airplane mode at night, so when I'd wake up in the morning, I wouldn't have any text anyway that would come through. I wouldn't be tempted to accidentally, sometimes I just open my phone and I forget what I'm doing and then I hit Instagram app or Facebook and it just opens and I get lost, and it's like I didn't even go. I meant to go and check my bank account and then I ended up on social media. Where does the glitch begin? So for me, it was airplane mode with my phone. I wake up and make my bed. That was really hard for me for months. I just didn't want to do it. It just takes time. It takes time to get these habits in place, but your habits make your biochemistry. Your biochemistry is your health, and your daily circadian rhythm is your hormone. It's our hormone frequency, especially for women. Being in line with our cycle is reliant on us being in line with the earth and the daily rhythm cycles. And if you've lost your cycle, if you've got out of touch with that, practicing getting in your rhythm, that's one of the best ways to bring it back in. Bring that rhythm back into the body. Bring your sugar levels back to a homeostasis level, to a nice median level, right? Bring some muscle back in, some lean muscle mass. Eat your amino and fatty acids so that you can tell your nervous system that it's okay and it's safe. And yeah, get into the daily rhythm. Bring back your health, bring back your vitality. How does it feel when you decide that tomorrow you're going to do that? You just have to think about that. Keep thinking about that. Today it's in the afternoon. Tomorrow's going to be different. Tomorrow's going to be different. I failed so many times. I woke up and I didn't want to make my bed. It was the last thing I wanted to do. I just would get up and be like, I'm not doing this. And I would go, walk away and not do that. And I was like, Rachel, you just have to do this one thing. It's just training. It's like training a muscle memory. So I mean, when you decide to be empowered, take your power back. Take your power back and remember who you are. Remember what you are. You can't escape from what you are. You can't escape that, your body has a certain rhythm, has certain material requirements, has certain spiritual, emotional requirements. And tomorrow's a new day. You can do anything you want to do tomorrow, Place your expectations out of this world. Don't let your expectations be too low, because if you set the bar low, my expectations are high, and if I meet those expectations, it is a surprise. It is just I'm so excited. Wow, this worked out for me. This is a gift, And if it doesn't work out, that's all right. I'm just going to keep going. But why not shoot for the best outcome you can have? I'm going to have the best workout. I'm going to have the best walk. I'm going to have the best cup of coffee in the morning, I am going to wake up and remind myself that I have time, that I can slow down. Your cells love to be reminded of the time that they have. I'm a server, so I work at a restaurant, and sometimes we have this thing where it's you get in the weeds, somebody needs a ketchup, this person needs you to go cut a cucumber, whatever. There's so many things. You need a box, whatever. And you have the option to be in the light or the dark space. You know, you have the option to say, I have an abundance of time to do whatever I need to do, or I have no time and I'm going to freak out and I might cry. And that's almost happened to me before several times. But it trains me for my everyday life and with my health and everything like that to remember that I can do one thing at a time. I can move at the pace that I want to move at, and I'm going to get everything done no matter what. Everything's meant to work out the way that it's working out anyway. It just takes one good habit, one good moment of clarity to pull your power back in and say, I'm going to have a different day tomorrow. I'm going to do it. You know, I'm going to do it. And when that moment comes, you will still be challenged. But if you prep yourself before saying, I'm going to do this, I'm going to wake up, I'm going to make my bed. I'm going to wake up and I'm going to go see the sunlight, you know. Just prepping yourself, prepping and visualizing what you're going to do, it helps you to do the actual step when it comes time to it. So that's all I got for today. I wish you the best of luck. If this helped you at all, you can like, share, and subscribe if you want to support the channel. Share it with somebody you know who may be struggling with their mental health or any women you know who are having issues with their cycle, fatigue, stress, anything. As always, ask yourself, how do I feel after? How do I feel after I do this? And let your body and your joy be your compass for your intuition and what's going to bring you to health and wholeness. So anyway, as always, I wish you the best of luck, and I will catch you next time.